bitch. Mocha, go. We got drums, we got sticks. Oh, nigga, what you want? Hey, yo, bro, get the back. I'ma kick up in the front. If a nigga acting stupid, put the glick up to his son. Anybody act a fool, let this bitch out when we done. We got drums, we got sticks. Oh, nigga, what you want? If it's up, then it's stuck. We gon' smoke it like some runs. Got your body, beat the body, nigga. This ain't what you want. If it's on, then it's on. When I see you, then you done. We got drums, we got sticks. Oh, nigga, what you want? Hey, yo, bro, get the back. I'ma kick up in the front. If a nigga acting stupid, put the glick up to his son. Anybody act a fool, like this bitch out like this done. We got drums, we got sticks. Oh, nigga, what you want? If it's up, then it's stuck. We gon' smoke it like some runs. Got your body, beat the body, nigga. This ain't what you want. If it's on, then it's on. When I see you, then you done. Got your body, beat the body. I be mobbing with the bros. All the ops, they be pussy. When I see them niggas fool. I be snapping like a bitch, spin a block and strike a pole. I done ran on the plug, nigga calling me for ooh. Thoughts tryna line me up, bitch. I never trust a hoe. For them niggas acting dumb, I bet this 30 make them slow. All my youngins, they retarded, they be clapping like a show. All them niggas aim high, we don't never aim low. Fuck them niggas and them bitches, you start tweaking, you get shot. Bitch, I never went to school, I graduated from the block. I was through Biggie, died, don't ask me shit about no pot. I ain't never fuck with liquor, I been sipping on this rock. You got drums, we can battle on the block. Ha, it's long, they don't call the cops, yeah. Cause they gon' need this rock, no, for real. This 223-year-old a lot. Let the bitch off on the corner, rearrange this whole block. I ain't slime, but a nigga rub your nose if it's not. We got drums, we got sticks, no nigga, what you want? Hey, yo, bro, get the back, I'ma kick up in the front. If a nigga play Ricky, better hit him if he run. Make sure the nigga did, don't even leave it till it's done. I'll be snapping, go, control. Out your dope, bitch. Eat your banana, we out your dope, bitch. You already fucking know, nigga, mother. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, what you want? We got drums, we got sticks. Little nigga, what you want? Hey, yo, bro, get the back. I'ma kick up in the front. Nigga, acting stupid, put the cook up to his son. Like this bitch out what we done.
North Blaze.
You cannot get it, can't copy the style. See they try to get to me. This ain't a circus, can't play with the clown. Stand on the money, my boy, yeah. I'm on the way to the bar, yeah. Separating the real from the fake. Opportunity come, I'ma take it. Stick to the play, cause you know I ain't changing. I'm rockin' with shorty, I know she ain't basic. I got this shit from the pavement. I got sense, I save it. Don't got time to entertain you. Niggas switch, look what it came to. We got views from different angles. God surrounded me by angels. I cannot hang around no strangers.
top tier. Top tier, he know I'm top tier. Top tier, he know I'm top tier. I wanna get rich, diamonds they flick up my wrist. Shine so bright, he making a wish. He know I got hoes, swim with the fish. He eat the thing up and then give me a kiss. Told him hold up, I'm not your bitch. Pussy so good, it come with a twist. Pussy so good, it come with a twist. Pussy so good, it come with a. Yeah, I'm top tier. Tatiana don't live here. Broke shit, yeah, I've been there. Dripping that shit you can't wear. Little body whipping big shit. Money got me looking thick, thick. Niggas keep sending me dick pics. Leave him on red, he's sick, sick. I just need Montclair just to keep my mind clear. No nigga on play. Fit my teddy for night and take care. He going through the test with a pussy. Willing to crash with a pussy. Spend that cash on a pussy. I am a vet. Gotta be a dope to the pussy. It's love, I can't fuck with no rookie. Bitches won't swim in my goodies. Nigga keep calling me cookie. Want him to taste from the gushy. Crushing his head as I smoke on the cushy. I let it spray. Why don't you push me? Nigga wanna give me a ring. Loving how I do my thing. Can't fuck without brain. Want me to rock his chain. Fall back, baby, I don't do those games. I got a cat that like to attack. Feeling the heat. Light up the match. She purr when she get on her back. This is me. I don't gotta act. Hoes mad, baby, relax. Your nigga want me. That's no cap. Your nigga want me. That's no cap. Your nigga want me. That's no cap. Yeah, I'm top tier. Tatiana don't live here. Broke shit, yeah, I've been there. Dripping that shit you can't wear. Little body whipping big shit. Money got me looking thick, thick. Niggas keep sending me dick pics. Leave him on red, he's sick, sick. Yeah, I'm top tier. Tatiana don't live here. Broke shit, yeah, I've been there. Dripping that shit you can't wear. Little body whipping big shit. Money got me looking thick, thick. Niggas keep sending me dick pics. Leave him on red, he's sick, sick. He's sick, sick, sick.
Bring a
It was all pain. It was all pain. Seen them all turn on me, it was all strange. When the good die, it'll make the good change. Nigga had to put his nigga on the damn chain. Tell me how I'm gon' relax now. I be fiending for them racks now. Tell me who you play for. Niggas shooting up the playground. He ain't even wear a cap gown. Now he rock a halo. 2, 2, 3 bullets like an egg roll. Shorty bougie, she in love with labels. Niggas groupies, I just want the bankroll. I'm like, God, please, why I'm getting rained on. It was all pain, it was hard pain, it was all pain. It was all pain, it was hard pain, it was all pain. It was all pain. My shooters get the slide in this ball game. These niggas say they got it, but they fraud ain't. We ain't even tripping about it, they was all lames. Up in traffic with the low A. Praying God watching over when I drove away. If you love me, then that love will never go away. Niggas acting if you make me wonder what they don't say. It was all pain, it was hard pain, it was all pain. It was all pain, it was hard pain, it was all pain. It was all pain. My shooters get the slide in this ball game. These niggas say they got it, but they fraud ain't. We ain't even tripping about it, they was all lames. Need a down chick, shorty like Beyonce. College dropout, I'm the Philly Kanye. See a clear view, how these niggas try play. I ain't hit long, baby, I ain't tryna wait. Smoking real good just to get my mind straight. Need a real bag just to get my mom straight. Know a real plug, gotta get it 9 ways. And that real mug, we been jibbing 9 days.
Oh my God, you is crazy. I know.
But bitch, girl spill the motherfucking tea. Give me Let's tell you about this Oompa Loompa ball dearer ass bitch trying to take my shit. That die wanna be me. I tell you a story about a little op bitch. Met her on that hype shit, a fat Albert. Tell her tubby little dyke chick ain't never had friends. I could tell I was psychic. Said I was thorough, how I moved it. She liked it on Instagram, spicing on my comments. Saying, oh my gosh, shawty, we got shit in common. Two-faced the backstabbing, and I kept it honest. You gon' need me before I need you, that's a promise. Community help, you could tell by her outfit. Thinking she was cool, I played it cool and adopted. Desperado bitches don't got too many options. Little piggy never had my back, she was watching. Froze sticky little bitch plotting. Turtle head coming out the shell cause I was popping. How you hate that shaky shit but wasn't even rocking? Wasn't expelled cause of me, you was a bag that was boxing. Life was a mess, I was mopping. Jealous that I came from long way from picking cotton. In between ass bitch diving up bopping. In between ass bitch diving up bopping. Psych degree using you as an example. Everything you touch you dismantle. I'm the one you call when you need this shit handled. Pickle ass bitch house up by a candle. 3610 bitch can't afford my channel. Took you out the game then your membership canceled. Tried to set me up but you caught up in the scandal. Lil oink oink yeah left me to burn. Now watch these tables turn. This L gon' teach you how to learn. Respect ain't giving years earned. All that little chirping shit years for the birds. Switching for the ops you at a table when they left you on a curb. Mama bitch try and get heard. Yeah you wear a message you a clean. I wear a message to purge. Barbie trap season you ain't heard. Counting in your days baby cause I'ma hit you where it hurt. Better hope for the best and pray for the worst. Gang enemies I never knew I had. People hating on me can't tell me why they mad. Daddy long legs told lies on me. Even had a little bitch trying to spy on me. Trying to spy on me. Even had a little bitch trying to spy on me. Trying to spy on me. All these little bitches wanna play I spy. All these little bitches wanna play I spy. All these little bitches wanna play I spy. Fuck you bitches. Fuck you nutty ass bitches. Any bitch out here trying to get it and win, bitch, go get that shit. Who the fuck won't stop? Says Barbie Trade. Okay, bitches.
Energy made this one.
Nigga shot me, I shot him, what you think? Last week I made your PUA out the drink. The shit that I'm smoking leave you high and it stink. Last night I spilled 8 ounces in the sink. My niggas just shoot 30 shots and don't blink. Everybody that I hang with, they all ring. I think she tryna lie me while she keep trying to see me. Diamonds real water, all ice like on TV. No, I'm not a rapper, but I rap and get money. I was told to keep shooting till that nigga bloody. She don't wanna be my girl, she my fuck buddy. I fucked the first night and then the bitch claimed she love me. Too many guns in the track, the shit hot. The target get killed every time we get the drop. We don't sell guns, it's a war, we can swap. It's hot at the bottom, bro, meet me at the top. Spin the block, I'm too official. Call me a ref, I'm in the field with a whistle. I walk in the club by myself with a pistol. I know some headhunters who gon' hunt and come get you. You a dead man walking pussy and you know it. She all on my dick cause my wrist keep blowing. The money like a tree, it just keep growing. The cops get behind me, I'ma keep going. Too many guns in the track, the shit hot. The target get killed every time we get the drop. We don't sell guns, it's a war, we can swap. It's hot at the bottom, bro, meet me at the top. Too many guns in the track, the shit hot. The target get killed every time we get the drop. We don't sell guns, it's a war, we can swap. It's hot at the bottom.
Cooking up a hit, I can do this shit regardless. Please don't ask for nothing, gotta finish what you started. Brand new foreign car, got the keys, I'm about to start it. Can you do the math? We multiply because we all in. Put my baby in them new Chanels, got her ballin'. I can never trust another soul, I'm so heartless. Gotta watch my back cause any day could be a target. Made another day out on these streets, the Reaper calling. Isolated on my own now. I tell my mama don't worry because I'm grown now. Chasing dreams, I can never let my goals down. Hop up in that water with some steppers, then you gon' drown. Oh yeah, it's all there, time to get it, ain't nothing to fear. A miracle for my brothers to be with me here. We going harder, ain't nothing you can compare. I'm in this charger, leaving my past in the rear. Look me in my face, I see you out through all the lies. I can see the tricks you fool me once, I can't deny. Smoking on niggas, how they look at me, I'm living life. Remember I was broken, now I tell them what's the price. So, whoa, I can tell you about my story, it was so cool. Now we love it when designer in the wardrobe. In the struggle, had to fight for what you came for. That's just how the game go. Ran with the vision, now it's gon' cost ya. See how you living, you a double crosser. This pain that I'm giving, it ain't just an offer. These chains on me, not a slave, take them off me. It ain't about $1, you can't talk to me. Put you in my shoes so you can walk with me. I've been living life slow-mo. And my city bitches got her up that pole. Cooking up a hit, I can do this shit regardless. You don't ask for nothing, gotta finish what you started. Renting for a car, got the keys, I'm about to start it. Can you do the math, we multiply because we all in. Put my baby in the new Chanel's, got her rollin'. I can never trust another soul, I'm so heartless. I don't watch my back cause any day could be a target. Made another day out on these streets, the people calling.
She gave you the whole fire.
That's all we give out though. Bang, SJG, he on though. Bang, in that block, go for them cutters, you hot bro. So I keep spinning every minute, they know we get in it. Ain't that business to say my name or my name. I'm spinning, spend a stack every minute. Keep 30s and 50s in your mouth like a dentist. My uncle Vic got pills and we don't burst, he take a visit. Don't think he done me, keep a drum, he spend your time like bitches. Remember this shit get cut for right. I'm off the road, I've been a fool. We run around, I've been a fool. Drinking your 30s, we been a story. Send me through it, the dirty system and I kept it too. Niggas I know that pressure, crush it. I don't want to talk no interview. I'm seeing what I'm for blood. See the fake niggas show love. But I ain't niggas for one.
Signed to be a co-owner of the DC United soccer team. Then I don't watch soccer. You watch soccer?
I mean, I might every now. I'm not like a 100% fan. I might watch it every now and then. I catch it.
I ain't gonna even front to be cute. I don't watch nothing about no soccer, but I know it was a big attention to it. So shout out to you guys for making that business move.
Like I ain't no hardcore fan, but if it's on, I watch it just for the sport.
I'm gonna be honest. When it came with my timeline, I'm like, wait, they got a soccer team? DC has a soccer team? So yeah,
most cities do. Most cities do.
Philly has a soccer team. And listen,
yeah, Philly got one.
Oh, what's our soccer team? Hey, cousin.
I forget the name. They have one.
They did. All right. Well, listen. I don't know. You don't know. So listen. Shout out to the soccer team. We gonna figure that out. But we gonna move right along. And I promise you, I'm gonna get the answer because I don't like not to have the answer.
Right.
So we gonna get into something else. And this is not a young legend. I mentioned this earlier for whoever was here before we got into our music break. This is not a young legend. She's not a young legend, but she's overall a legend. We're going to get into some things about Miss Kelly Price. Come on.
Okay.
How you feel about that situation?
Yeah.
Whose side you taking? Nikki Braxton Price or Kelly Price? Because there's three people involved.
You talking about what happened to her?
I mean, well, clearly, okay, so let me give you the background story. Let me get everybody on here the background story.
Right, because I heard what happened, like...
All right, let me fill y'all in.
Yeah.
So she said she had COVID. She said she was in the hospital. Her daughter, she died, came back. Yeah. Her daughter and her sister and all of them was looking for her, and Nikki Gilbert from Brownstone got involved because she thought she was helping her friend out. Right. Apparently, Kelly just wanted to be alone and not bother with her family. Then the brat got on there and was saying Nikki Gilbert was clout chasing because she said Kelly's okay. When she talked to Kelly, she said Kelly's okay, but make sure you check out my podcast and everything. So the brat got on there and started going back and forth with Nikki Gilbert. Now, this is why I thought this was so interesting because I felt like with all due respect, this miscommunication could have been solved if Kelly Price would have just communicated with her family. So I feel like that was a diva move to like not taking away from her illness and everything. But even if you're not speaking to your daughter, your children, your sister, when you see things are getting that big and out of control, what's up? Just pick up the phone. I'm good. I don't even like you because there's some family members I don't talk to. But best believe once they start blasting Toya on the internet saying Toya's missing, for sure, I'm going to be, look, I don't like you, but just know I'm good.
Right.
You ain't going to hear a third party.
Yeah. She should have said something.
So she played the role in it.
All that.
She played the role in it, right?
Yeah.
She definitely played
But
the role.
I don't think she like did it on purpose or knew that was going to happen.
No, because she said she heard the cops knocking at her door. She just didn't feel like getting up. You mean to tell me you're an R&B legend and you don't know that it's a missing report? We knew it was a missing report out on her. Did you know?
Yeah.
Skeet.
Yeah.
Shout out to Skeet in the background.
Yeah,
Skeet, did you know? He's shaking his head. Yep, he knew. So everybody knew. So let me tell you what Miss Kelly Price did. I love Kelly Price. Let me tell you something. That's my girl. However, Miss Kelly played a role in it, and this could have all been resolved if she picked up the phone and called the people. Or she could have just jumped on Instagram Live and said, I'm here. Bye.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I agree. That's family. They love her. They want to know what's up. Mm-hmm. I agree.
You got the whole family looking crazy. Now you got the Brat and Nikki Gilbert going back and forth, but
do you think she did it on purpose?
I don't think she did it
I don't think bluntly she just...
I don't think she did it on purpose, but also...
she's mentally going through something.
But we also got to know we have to be aware of what's going on around us as well.
That's
because you as an actor, which we're going to get into your bio and everything that you're doing, me as a woman amongst this industry, I know that sometimes the things that I do, what it can trickle down to. She's an R&B legend. You mean to tell me you didn't know when TMZ was going live saying you was missing? You didn't know what you was doing? Come on, we ain't even going to play like that. Mr. Biggs will not be happy.
So my thing is, how soon did she say something after she knew TMZ and it was already out there? How long did she wait?
So Mr. Tom, we got to catch you up. Days.
I'm okay.
Days.
Okay.
Days.
That I didn't know.
But how have you spoken to your, like, I understand. This is the thing. I'm not a parent, you guys. So I'm not going to jump the gun and say, how have you spoken to your children? She's like, my kids are grown. I'm a young woman, right? I ain't going too long without talking to my daddy. My daddy is my dad. I don't go too long without talking to my daddy. Even when we are not seeing eye to eye, that's my father. I only got one. I'm not going 2 months without speaking to him. That ain't going to happen. So you as a mother, I don't care if you're not speaking to your kids. With your kids, did you go 2 months without speaking to your kids? Even if you don't like the little heifer, you text her like, heifer, I still don't like you, but I birthed you. And you just let her know you good.
No, you right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But it's just too much going on. We're going to move along from Miss Kelly Price because Tommy ain't feeling it. He ain't feeling me talking about these legends.
No, I like Kelly Price.
I love her. Let me tell you something.
She's one of my favorites.
I love, if you on my phone, Kelly got a playlist on my phone. I love me some Kelly. That song from,
beautiful voice.
From, what is the Life soundtrack? It's Gonna Rain. What is it called? Stay and Pray. I don't know what it's called, but I know when I hear it. It's something that you must.
Yeah, I forget the name of it, but
that is my jam.
Kelly Price got some hits.
She do. That's my jam. And Best Friend that talked about the chick that was cheating with her man.
Right.
Had that situation happen.
Her and Kiki Y are like two of my favorites.
Kiki voice is all that. They were R&B divas, but enough of them legends. I'm just happy Kelly Price has been found and she's safe, and hopefully her and her family get some counseling, because let me tell you something. There's nothing more important than a family going to therapy to get those issues and ironing them out. Moving right along. Yep. Now I don't know. Do you got a TikTok before I get into this?
TikTok, no.
All right, well, let me just tell y'all, so all y'all TikTokers out there, if your kid is on a TikTok, make sure you're watching what they do. The TikTok has a new challenge that they're telling kids to go smack their teachers. The TikTok challenge is fine. No. It said fine. It's just what it said. Let me just tell y'all, folks. The TikTok challenge said find somebody that birthday.
Falling out of the camera view. I'm sorry.
Let me tell y'all what Tommy did for people who just listening to us, right? Tommy done fell off the chair. I'm trying to tell him about what TikTok is telling these kids to do. TikTok said, first of all, let me tell y'all the first thing about TikTok. First thing TikTok told the kids to do, and all the kids were doing it, was go in your school bathroom and trash the bathroom. Listen, bathrooms had all this so you saw that one.
I seen that one.
All right, so the next TikTok challenge was find a professional. It said find a professional at your job and smack them. So you know when people think professionals, the first person people think about is their teacher. So kids are smacking their teachers.
Wow.
TikTok is off the chain. TikTok is off the chain.
Yeah, they gonna get charges on them too.
Do you think TikTok is going to get charges, or the kids are going to get the charges?
The kids are going to get the charges for slapping teachers.
But could you believe that Could you believe that TikTok is challenging kids to smack their teachers?
And it may trickle back over to TikTok because they put it out there, but
anything to go viral, right?
Yeah.
Anything to go viral. But listen, that was all we got for the 12 Moment News. We're going to come right back with a music break. And we definitely when we come back, we're going to get into our topic of the night. And we're going to get into Mr. Tommy Brown, his background, what he got going on, because his brother's always working. So listen, we're going to get into a little music break, but don't leave. Stay right there. We coming right back. Make sure you lock it. Tell a friend to come join us. We having a good old grand time over here. A good grand time. You having a good time?
I already know. Yes, I am.
We're going to have a better time when we come back.
Part 2 from when we did the other interview.
We got to get into some things because we got into some deep things. We got into some real deep things, but we're going to come back from this music break, so y'all better stay right there. You're not going to miss this. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Just wait till we get some good music up in here. I might even be doing a little dance for y'all, the people that can see me. And Tommy going to join in, you know? Shout out to Skeet who got the amazing playlist.
All these pretty ladies in the club and it's so funny. Who's with the beauties and I'm the only one he sees. I love it. Yes, it's the vibe. You cannot deny. I don't have to try. If ever it ain't about being better than you know. She just like me, so sort of like Jimmy P. Banging me with no interest, cause only one keep his interest. He gon' swim me, he gon' swim me. He gon' swim me, he gon' swim me. He gon' swim me, he gon' swim me. He focused on me at this party. He said it's the face for him over the bodies. I grew soon as I walked up in the room. All eyes on me, cameras out, come and zoom. Take that. They hated that he's sweating me, but ain't nobody checking me. I think it be the breeze for him, that's why he next to me. And man, we just getting started. He wanna party, we party. But he party with Breezy, he ain't impressed with the body. He gon' swim me, he gon' swim me. He gon' swim me, he gon' swim me. He gon' swim me, he gon' swim me. He gon' swim me. If I say I'm eyeing competition, where you think I'm looking? Duh, in the mirror. And you can say that you don't see what he doing with a girl like me. I hope you see it clearer. I'm the Kim to his yay, I'm the Beyonce to his Jay. I don't kid and he don't play about yours truly. Cause our names hold weight in these streets. I say F what you already knew about me. He gon' swim me, he gon' swim me. He gon' swim me, he gon' swim me. He gon' swim me, he gon' swim me. He gon' swim me. He gon' swim me, 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 he gon' swim me.
Cooking up a hit, I can do this shit regardless. Please don't ask for nothing, gotta finish what you started. Brand new foreign car, got the keys, I'm about to start it. Can you do the math? We multiply because we all in. Put my baby in them new Chanels, got her ballin'. I can never trust another soul, I'm so heartless. Gotta watch my back cause any day could be a target. Made another day out on these streets, the Reaper calling. Isolated on my own now. I tell my mama don't worry because I'm grown now. Chasing dreams, I can never let my goals down. Hop up in that water with some steppers, then you gon' drown. Oh yeah, it's all there, time to get it, ain't nothing to fear. A miracle for my brothers to be with me here. We going harder, ain't nothing you can compare. I'm in this Charger, leaving my past in the rear. Look me in my face, I seen you out through all the lies. I can see the tricks you fool me once, I can't deny. Smoking on niggas, how they look at me, I'm living life. Remember I was broken, now I tell them what's the price. So, whoa, I can tell you about my story, it was so cool. Now we love it when designer in the wardrobe. In the struggle, had to fight for what you came for. That's just how the game go. Ran with the vision that was gonna cost ya. Seeing how you living, you a double crosser. This pain that I'm giving, it ain't just an offer. These chains on me, not a slave, take them off me. It ain't about $1, you can't talk to me. Put you in my shoes so you can walk with me. I've been living life slow-mo. And my city vicious got up that pole. Cooking up a hit, I can do this shit regardless. Please don't ask for nothing, gotta finish what you started. Brand new phone car, got the keys, I'm about to start it. Can you do the math? We multiply because we all in. Put my baby in them new Chanels, got a ballin'. I can never trust another soul, I'm so heartless. Gotta watch my back cause any day could be a target. Made another day out on these streets, the Reaper calling.
Yes, I like that little jam. Ski, who is that? That's Bree. Oh, you know, I think I know that guy. I think I know him. Dark skin. Oh, and I'm not gonna give his description. Oh, but I know him. I went to his listening party. My girlfriend dragged me to the listening party. We'll talk about that later. Shout out to Breezy. I had a good grand time at his listening party though. But I'm in here with the one and the only. I'm in here with the one and the only Mr. Tommy Brown. Let me tell you what Tommy doing. Tommy just downloaded Rubbericity's new single Sweat. Make sure you go download it everywhere.
I got it.
It's everywhere. And Tommy just downloaded it. Shout out to Tommy because Tommy is like a friend / family member to Rubbericity and myself. He's always supporting us, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you always supporting you. You know what I'm saying? You've been rocking out with us for a minute, so we're rocking back out with you today. So let's get into who is Mr. Tommy Brown. I know who Tommy is, but we got some viewers out there who may not be familiar with you or your work. Let's get into who is Mr. Tommy Brown.
Mr. Tommy Brown. Who is Tommy Brown? That's a good question.
You know, that's just crazy that you don't know who you are, Tommy.
No, I know who I am. It's just a lot. I'm trying to
well, we're going to narrow it down.
Narrow it all down.
Let me help you. Are you a father?
Yes, we'll start with that. Well, first, I believe in God.
Yes.
I'm a father.
Yes.
I'm married.
Yes.
Three kids.
And you're phenomenal.
Me and my wife own a child care.
Love it.
I'm a teacher.
Uh-huh.
Preschoolers.
Yes.
Actor, artist.
Yes.
Entrepreneur, businessman. I mean, I can.
You do it all.
Humble person. You know.
You do
That's
a little
who I
bit.
am.
You do it all. You really, really do it all. So listen, I want to get into some things because I know you well, let me not say pretty. You know, people run with things. I've known Tommy for quite some time, and I always respected his hustle and his grind. Right. You were like one of them guys that like I'll always see you on Instagram. You always working. Right. You're a workaholic, and I love that. Let's talk about some of the projects that you've been a part of that you know people are familiar with. They might oh, that's Tommy from. Let's talk about some of those projects.
Let's see. Well, we got the Life Jennings story.
Let's talk about it. Can we get? Now I didn't want to say that because I know you and I spoke about that before.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to get into that just now, but you already brought it up, so we gonna get into his business. Let's talk about this Life Jennings project that you've been a part of. Get a little closer to the mic so they can get all of your business.
We good. We're good. Right there.
We
right
good.
There. Okay. So you want to know how it happened?
I want to know because people, you and I are saying Life Jennings project, right?
Right.
But people's probably like, what is the Life Jennings project?
Right.
Let's talk about what the Life Jennings project is and how did that come about for you?
Well, the Life Jennings project is pretty much about his life.
Life Jennings, the artist.
Yes,
gotcha.
The artist on how he grew up. You know, I can't say a whole lot, but it's pretty much about his life. You know, he got incarcerated at a young age, got out, went back to jail, came back out, and won the Apollo. You know, and it was pretty much up from there. So, I mean, what I can say is you're gonna love it.
But let me ask you something.
You're gonna love it when it come out.
Playing Life Jennings, did you find yourself in there? Like, did you find yourself lost in the role that you were playing?
Now, I'm not playing Life Jennings.
You're playing. I know you're playing like a supporting character, but I'm saying, did you find yourself in that role that you're playing?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about that. You know I want to get in your business.
Do you know the character that I played?
I know the character because you and I spoke about it.
Right.
You even did like a monologue from that piece,
Right.
but the audience don't know.
Right.
So I'm trying to itch around it so I can get you to talk to me more.
I play the character of Lucifer.
Yes.
So I play the devil. Actually, so it was one of my most challenging roles that I ever had in my 16-year acting career.
Wow.
Yep.
Why would you I know because we hear Lucifer and we all, when we think of the term the devil, we have this certain image that comes to mind. When playing this role, what was something that first of all, let's talk about this. What was the challenging part that you mentioned?
Well, when you as an actor, you have to tap into that character. And tap it into something like that is challenging. I got through it. I mean, I spent a lot of time because when I actually got down there to do my scenes, I spent a lot of time to myself, staying in character. I actually watched the show on TV, Lucifer. I kind of studied him a little bit. The guy that plays Lucifer on the show that's on.
Yeah.
Kind of studied him. Not trying to actually be like him. I just wanted to get I wanted to watch someone play the role of Lucifer. Not so much trying to do what he did. It came out. I can tell you this. It came out real, authentic. I actually had a great time actually doing that because it took me way outside of my character of what I'm used to doing as an actor. So that shows my diversity.
So that role, you would say that although it started off as like a challenge, but it's also been your role to challenge you as an actor to let you know that you can go to the next dimension.
Yes, that just told me that it's like no character I can't, achieve. Pretty much.
Let's talk about how did you get into acting? Because a lot of people try it, and coming from the city that we come from, Philadelphia, is very hard because you might have people say, "I'm going to try to do this. I'm gonna move to LA," and sometimes it just doesn't take off. But you kind of got the ball rolling in Philly.
Right.
Let's talk about that.
So how well, first let me say, I never wanted to be an actor.
What?
Growing up, acting never crossed my mind to do. Not one time. Because I was an artist.
But do they go hand in hand? Like being an artist, does it go hand in hand with being an actor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think, it all coincides as entertainment. But me being an artist, I had a producer that was living in Connecticut. And he was actually my DJ here in Philly. He moved to Connecticut. And he got his own television show.
Right.
It was called Headbanger Video. Started in New Haven, Connecticut. And I would go back and forth. We would record music. And he would always say, get the show on TV. Market yourself as an artist. So I said, I'm not no host. I'm an artist. So that tell you right there, I was not thinking about no acting. How can I think I'm a host in an actor? Nah. But anyway, I'm like, all right. So I'm going to host my own show, promote myself. Okay. So I ended up getting it on Philly and getting it on TV in Philly. It was Channel 7, local TV. And I just jumped in.
Right.
Just went out there with a camera and, was networking and interviewed a couple people. And I'm like, damn, I didn't know I could do that. So I was like, all right. So it's like I kept doing it. And I got better and better and better and better and better. And it got to the point where my show got picked up on Comcast. Now I'm on 9 cities on TV. Great hit 10. It was trickling down the East Coast. Great hit the West Coast. And I never got a chance to promote myself as an artist because I got caught up on TV. One day I was doing an interview and someone watched me do my interview and they asked me, they said, "You did a great interview. who writes your questions out? Do you write your questions or? I said, I don't write questions. She said, you just did almost a half an hour interview and you didn't write no questions. You didn't know what you was going to ask them. I said, no. She said, you're a natural actor and you don't even know it.
Wait, so how did that feel hearing someone say that to you?
It felt good, but I still wasn't interested in acting. I was kind of like, okay, thank you. It took me about 2 years. Somebody offered a script to me. I said, you know what, I'm going to try it.
So what was your first script that was offered to you?
My first script was this film called The Book of Caleb. We did that in the county. It's up on YouTube. You can go on YouTube, The Book of Caleb, C-A-L-E-B. I had submitted some information. I never thought they would call me back. I didn't really know what to do with acting, like how to get a casting call. I just happened to see an email address, and I sent some headshots, and they called me. You know, and they paid me. My first acting gig, I got paid for.
That's good because a lot of actors do not get paid.
Right.
They do like free work.
And yeah, it happens. There's no actor that haven't experienced that. But after I got the script, I started getting hungry for it. So I said, let me try it again. So I kept trying it, getting better and better. Come to find out, I was a natural actor from already being on television. So pretty much, I guess God's plan was to mold me as an actor and not an artist.
So but have you ever felt like you could have brand being an artist as well as being an actor together? Because we see it all the time. We see a lot of musicians go from doing music to acting. Ice Cube, Queen Latifah, we see all of those people do it.
Right.
So it could have been possibly you bring this together. You know what I'm saying? Being an actor, you're like, look, I got a song that can fit the soundtrack.
Right.
You know?
You know what? I wasn't really thinking artistry, being an artist at that time. Now it's like my mind, everything switched over to just acting.
Yeah.
Like I could always make music and do music, but acting is what I was, pretty much sticking to. I was just somebody that people probably just heard of or haven't heard of me that they see as an actor, but I have a musical background as well. And I won the Apollo Theater before.
Oh, man, let's go ahead with your bad stuff. Then you better brag about it. Brag.
At 15 years old.
Uh-huh.
At a young age.
Let me ask you something. What did you do?
Man, it was so long ago.
Tommy always seem to forget the good stuff, okay?
Nah, what you mean? What did I do? It was a rap song.
What song? I know you're an artist.
It was called Smooth Brother or something.
Okay. Was it an original piece?
Actually, you want to go back a little
I'm trying
deeper
to go
on
back.
that?
If
how
he
about
can.
this? How about this? The only reason that I was able to go in the studio is because my mom told me to bring my grades up in school. Because all I did was wrote raps.
Yeah.
So she kind of reversed psychology. If you bring your grades up, I'll take you in the recording studio. Something clicked. Brought all my grades up. I already had the beat. I produced the beat. I just had the engineer do the music the way I needed to. So I produced my first record. My first record that I ever recorded. I won the Apollo with it.
What?
And I produced the song.
That's some deep stuff.
And after I won, signed the contract, and I must have performed on that stage about maybe 14 times with some of the biggest artists in the world. And that's how I'm very close to Rakim. It's more history to me with the music than the acting. I know the acting people just starting to see, but I have a deep, with the music industry. But that's how I'm good friends with Rakim, because he heard my music back then. And, I still talk to Rakim.
I think that's such like an amazing story, and one of those stories that that should be told, because if someone listening to this show who need to be inspired, because first of all, I don't even think the Apollo is on anymore.
No.
So this generation coming up don't know nothing about the Apollo and what it has done for people's careers.
Right.
So you just speaking about it just brings it back to the forefront. Like, listen, we need that type of program on TV, because not only is it get great ratings, but it also changes people's lives.
Actually, this is the first interview I've done that I mentioned that.
Wow.
Nobody knew.
You giving exclusives to me?
Nobody knew about that.
I like the exclusives.
Nobody knew I won the Apollo, performed with some of the biggest artists. You know, there was 2 artists that wanted to sign me.
Can you tell me who those artists were?
then. Yeah, it was Rakim. It was Rakim and Dougie Fresh.
So what stood in the way of
Dougie Fresh.
the signing the contract? Because you and I off air, we spoke about just an artist. We spoke about an artist and why the artist is probably not signed right now. And we talked about, bad contracts, and you and I had this conversation behind off air. So bringing somewhat of the conversation to air, what was the reason for you not to sign a deal with Rakim or Dougie?
And I got to keep it so 100. The reason why that didn't happen was me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't push to do my music like I was supposed to.
Okay.
I not that I lost my drive. I think I've done a nice amount of songs that I could have had an album and submitted that and stuff like that. But at the time, it was me.
Right.
And maybe the rap music wasn't for me. I mean, I thought I was pretty good. A couple people liked my music. I rapped for like KRS-One before too. These some of the guys I idoled in rap music. That's the era I'm from.
Right.
But it was me. I was the reason why. It got presented to me. Like Rakim got presented to me. Dougie Fresh got presented to me. It was me. It wasn't them, it was me. They liked my stuff. Like, look, I need some more music, and it was me. I gotta keep it 100 with that.
Well, I'm happy that you was honest. Listen, I don't want you to go nowhere. You want to stay right here. We're going to go into a little music break, and we're going to come right back to get more Tommy Brown because he got some amazing stories that I did not know, and I feel like we've been in each other's presence quite a few times, so that kind of interests me. But right now, we're going to jump into music, some amazing music. Y'all know I'm tired. We're going to get into some amazing music. Listen, this is the Young Legend Show where we bring legends.
Yeah. Shit, I'm about a legend, man. It's already legendary. I got niggas out here serving, swerving. Know them people's lurking. Nigga touch Kassan and I'm gon' have to close this curtain. Numbers on my phone, I only look at if that working. Only one that don't ain't even fuck your bitch on purpose. Serving, swerving. Know them people's lurking. Damn it, kill a nigga. Hate to see my mama hurt. Smoking on Gorilla, then little baby started twerking. Got to be the first in. Know these people lurking. Told you love me till my time up. Looking for a down bitch, still ain't never found her. Missing my grandmama, bout to dig the ground up. Tippy to the gang, we gon' fuck the town up. Bitch, we been them niggas since a youngin', run them pounds running. You ain't bout that Benji, nigga, don't you come around us. Brody introduced me to them Teslas, fuck her down now. But it's from the ground up, don't you come around us. Yeah. I can tell they don't believe. I can't trust these niggas, I just picture it as I see. Out here trying to get it, out here pitching, serving trees. Niggas hungry for that cheese, all these pussy niggas. I got niggas out here serving, swerving. Know them people's lurking. Nigga touch Kassan and I'm gon' have to close this curtain. Numbers on my phone, I only look at if that working. Only one that don't ain't even fuck your bitch on purpose. Serving, swerving. Know them people's lurking. Damn it, kill a nigga. Hate to see my mama hurt. Smoking on Gorilla, then little baby started twerking. Got to be the first in. Know these people lurking.
Oh no. Let me tell you, shout out to Skeet. Skeet's playing some real bangers, and he not only playing bangers, but he playing legends that have not yet made it mainstream. So shout out to Skeet. Skeet's holding me down with the music tonight. But I'm sitting next to a legend himself. Before the break, Tommy was getting into some good things. He was telling us about how he won the Apollo. Not many people can say that. So how do you feel to be able to sit up here and say, look, I won the Apollo at the age of, was it 15?
15.
15 years old. Not only did I win, but I was called back to come back and do my thing. Not once, not twice, but about 14 times. How many people can say that?
Not many.
Not many, right? And how many people from Philly can say that?
Not many.
Not many. There we go.
Not
There we
many.
go. So we only have legends on our show when we talk.
Yep.
All right, so listen, so before the break, we got into some things about you supposed to sign to like Rakim, Dougie Fresh, you rap for QRS1, like
the pro TV series too. You know about that?
Nuh-uh, tell me about that one.
Yeah, the pro TV series. That's like the if you like The Wire.
I love The Wire.
It's based out of Philadelphia. Shout out to Clifton Powell. Clifton Powell, Big Pink. He's the anchor. There's a lot of actors from The Wire that's in it.
Who are some of the actors?
My guy Dennis White.
Okay.
You ever heard of him? You seen Notorious B.I.G.?
Yes. Now, what role did he play?
He played D-Mop. He played Big.
Oh, okay.
I was in some real good scenes with him. Something's great happened with that too. So that'll probably be another show that I'll be on the TV network.
So where are they plan on placing it?
Not sure as of yet. Can't really say. I know, but I don't know.
Or you know, but you're not trying to tell us. Which one is it, Tommy?
I can't really speak on that yet. We're still negotiating with things, but
well, we won't speak into existence as it goes on to do amazing things. Yeah. Anything to take your brain to the next level, because you already where most people wish they could be. But we trying to pray for you to go to out this world. We claiming Oscars. Okay? Don't forget about the little people.
You know what? I always say when I do get my Oscar, I'm not gonna write a speech now. I'm gonna just go for the heart.
That's the best ones. You can't. I don't see how people can get up there and say, "Oh, they put a speech out." Like, how did you know you were going to win? First of all, second of all, why you have a speech when you speaking from the heart? You just talk. You just speak. You know what I'm saying?
And the first thing I'm gonna say when I get my Oscar is I want to thank God.
Yes.
Then whatever I say after that.
So let me ask you something, because I'm a firm believer of God. I know I'm transitioning through some things, and again, I'm a firm believer of God, and sometimes I believe that God makes no mistakes. When he his no to us is really wait. I'm gonna give you that yes that you want, but not right now. Right. Have you already had a feeling like that where you wanted something so bad, and God was like, no, not right now. And then later down the line it happened.
Definitely. It's a lot of things in life I wanted right then and there at the moment. Mm-hmm. But believing in God, you know that eventually you're gonna get it. Not when you want it. Mm-hmm. Or when he wants you to have it.
Yes.
That's our problem sometimes. We want it. It's so bad. It's like, but you didn't get it. But then it come out of nowhere.
Right.
And all that, stressing about it, and then eventually came anyway.
And listen, there's no point in stressing about that.
Exactly.
Right?
You ain't have to stress it all. That's one thing I do too, is I try not to stress a lot either.
So let me ask you something now, again, and I'm just sitting here thinking, it's just me talking now, and I don't have to talk. Tommy, you were doing radio because you and I originally did radio. What's going on with that?
Radio, I haven't had time.
You've been busy.
But
you're so good at it.
I wanna, eventually I'll probably get back to radio. I have podcasts in the works. But it's just been, I've been consumed with the films.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to get back to radio. I love radio.
I think that you definitely need to, because again, you are like a dope interviewer. I had such a good time with you. We had a vibe. It was a vibe.
It wasn't even like an interview. It was like we were just chopping it up.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been trying to tell people. The best interviews are the interviews that you feel like
we're doing right now.
Exactly. You just having a conversation. So listen, I be telling people don't bring me all this paperwork about this. I want to talk because I think it's authentic when we talk. Right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you ask the traditional questions, it's just like, yeah, that's cute and cool, but who are you for real, outside of the wall is? You know what I'm saying? What makes you want to get up and grind? That's what I'm asking. What makes you want to get up and grind?
My feeling.
Yeah.
My feeling. It's a lot of things I want to do for my family.
Right.
Not that they asking me or anything. It's something that I want.
Right.
I just want to take care of my family. I got a 4-year-old daughter. She'll be 4 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I just want my family to, if anything ever happens to me, I just want them to be okay.
So, with all of with the industry changing so much, you hear a lot of older cats saying these young artists out here now, they watering down hip hop. Right now I've heard people say movies ain't like they used to be. You know what I'm saying? People are not giving it their all. It's we put in movies that are really 3 stars, giving it 5 stars because they got such and such in it. How do you feel about that? Being an actor, How do you feel about the movie industry right now?
Well, first it's a lot of politics.
Mm-hmm.
You say that. I can say some movies are watered down. Some movies, and at the end of the day, we look for the movies, we look for the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if there's a story we're watching that we know about, or don't fully know everything about it. You want the truth about it. You don't want to spin off. And a lot of stuff can you spin off of what the real truth is. It's more than what they're actually saying. My thing with the movie industry, I'll just, if they just, as far as the writers, just write the truth.
So,
it don't have to be the truth all the time. They can add twists and turns and make it.
Because that makes it cute and juicy. That's the juicy part. The twists and turns are the juicy part.
I'm not knocking no shade to them. They're writers. That's what they do.
Have you ever thought about writing? He said deep, bro. Like,
I have a film written right now.
So what's we doing with it?
Well, it's not fully done. I'm still working on it. This will be my first feature film. I've been writing it for some time now. It's real dear to my heart. It's very diverse. I can't really say too much about it, but yeah, I am writing a film.
So let me ask you something. Excuse me. Let me ask you something. With this film, I know you can't tell us a lot about it, but who are some of the people that you can see being a part of it that we may know of?
Well, of course, his wife.
Okay.
I can see the other There's a guy I worked with before. His name is Scott Dennis. He's actually Rick Hamilton. You heard of Rick Hamilton? He used to play for the Detroit Pistons. I was in his first film too. I forgot to mention that. He's a retired NBA player who has a film production company. Scott Dennis. I can see my man Jamal Woolard, who played Big.
Yeah, I know who he is.
I had some time to chop it up with him. He's in the Life Jennings story too.
Oh, okay, cool.
So me and him, spend a lot of time in Sprinter, staying in our characters and stuff. Real good dude. A few family members. Family members.
You have a partner for me? Can I get a role?
You know what?
Possibly, please. Yeah. I hate to bag y'all, but listen, I gotta put my foot in.
As though you said that. I will see you when I have the auditions and all that.
So I'm about to hit the road for you. I got an audition.
It's business at the end of the day.
I thought I was getting that because I knew you.
But we fan.
So if I don't make
what it is if I'm sitting with my team and say it ain't me voting on everything, I got a team of 5 people, right? No, here's the scenario.
I'm gonna listen.
Say I go to the team of 5 and throw your buy and everything on the table. I said she already cast it, and they said, well, we all agreed to vote.
Yeah.
So now it's like, come on and audition.
And let me kill it.
Because you're gonna kill it anyway.
For sure.
But it's my recommendation. I sat it on the table. Now what y'all do?
Right. But you know what? I put auditions anyway. I'm just trying to hit you with the Phillies thing. Phillies people always want something without doing something. They're like, but why do I gotta? You my people. You can't just slide me in. I had to do
a lot of times it don't work like that. Like shout out to my man Black De Niro. I was just in his film too. Called Jenny. You gotta see it.
I know a girl who plays in the film. She's an artist. I love her.
Great actress. She's good. But what he always would mention, people see me around the way, like, yo, you gotta put me in one of them films. You gotta put me in one of them films. It don't work like that.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Just like I have people call me all the time, like, yo, I'm ready to get in some films. I'm ready to get into acting. And there's a few people that call me. Not for me to know if they're serious. I'll send them some information. I'll say, watch that. They get back to you. People haven't gotten back to me, so I can't give them any more information because they didn't see me.
How serious do you think that it is that an actor gets training?
Every actor needs training. Every actor needs training. They got to do workshops. I did Tay Diggs. Shout out to Tay Diggs. Signed up at his workshop. Gained a lot of information. Dennis White. I did his workshop. Get ready to do some stuff with Nakia Dillard. Shout out to him too. He's like the
Yeah, I heard so
he's
many
like the
things.
Denzel of Philadelphia.
Yeah. I heard so many great things about
Oh
him.
yeah, this dude is like done like I don't know how many films he's done. He's one of my mentors who I look up to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I might have 10, 11 films to his 100 something. You know, not comparing.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying I look up to him and commend him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's amazing that we put him for our city.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, 'cause we don't get a lot of for actors coming out of our city.
No,
We hear the
not at
artists, but we need to also show respect to the actors for coming in our city, coming out of our city.
And I'm gonna say this I can't say either.
Now you gonna drop a Jew, not a Jew. You gonna drop just a little exclusive and not get the
And I
exclusive.
hope you listen, but anyway, Philadelphia in the next 6 months to a year is getting ready to be the new Hollywood.
Then we should like do it to do it on audition.
Now, what I'm saying to you is all the Hollywood actors, all the actors in Atlanta are gonna be coming to Philadelphia. doing films. They're doing it now here, like Adam Sandler's here, but it's gonna be on a whole different wave. It's gonna be like constant stuff you hear in films. So in the next 6 months, I'm gonna say to a year, Philadelphia's gonna be like the new home.
I think we definitely need it. And you know what was also good about that? Being a real estate girl, got some property in Philly, y'all. Get your property in Philadelphia now, because Philadelphia is definitely on the map and it's going up if it's stuck. Believe me when I tell y'all that. You know what I'm saying?
Is.
But listen, Tommy, I definitely want to get into some things. Tell me about, like, what advice would you give an up-and-coming artist and actor who's trying to get into the scene?
Well, artist and actor. Even though those are two different, an artist and actors and actors. When you're trying to get into the business period, you have to focus on what you need to do. As far as everything you have set up on social media, because we're in a digital age right now. They say you have to go outside your city to be known. No, you don't. You could be in your room sitting at a computer, and if you know how to, the right things to do, you can blow up. You can put up a video and go viral. Now everybody want to pick you up. But at the end of the day, I don't know everybody's religion. God navigates everything we do. So I would say be a firm believer of some kind of higher power. Stay focused on what you need to do. Keep the circle very small. Don't tell everybody your business. And just stay true to who you are. And if that's what you really want to do, stick to it. Don't let anybody stop you. You're going to run into obstacles. The obstacles are going to show you if you need to continue or not. Because if you run into obstacles and then you just stop, that wasn't made for you. But if you jump over them hurdles and you keep going, you can hit that finish line.
I agree. So listen, we're going to get into a quick music break. And when we come back to wrap our interview up, we definitely want to talk about what you got coming up. I definitely want the exclusive. Don't hold back, okay? Because you've been holding back a little bit. I've been letting you get away, Tommy, but you've been holding back because I know you got so many things coming up because you always bring it. But right now, we're going to get into a quick music break. Make sure you keep it locked here to the Young Legend Show. Shout out to everyone who tunes in every Tuesday from 7 to 9. Shout out to all y'all. Today, we're going to do something real special for y'all. We just want to play y'all some great music from legends who have not made it mainstream, but they're young legends to us. So we're going to get into a quick music break right now. Shout out to Ski, because Ski for holding me down with that amazing playlist, putting me on to different legends I didn't even know about.
Shout out to Ski.
Shout out to Ski. He been roping and rolling. Like, let me tell you something. I'm like, whose song is this? Whose song is this? He been putting me on to these young legends.
He been riding.
He been rocking and rolling, all right?
He been riding.
He riding to the wheels fall off. That's what I love about Ski. So he about to get into some music. Ski about to play some great music. All young legends.
I'm having fun. I love this interview.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you don't like it.
Because it's like we just having dinner.
Well, that's what you do. So that's what you do.
there's nothing to know the pain that I had built up all inside. You knew we both had them fans, cause I'm living bad. I got a couple phones, so when I look, we got G's, we got heads. If I can't pronounce it, I'm gonna tell you, we got a fans to the bank. Brody, what you think? I can't cap all of my 20s, but if only call them down, stop the link. No, I can't catch it. But we gon' live it up for the one time. Just grab your cup and put it up and say it for the one time. I can't let no feet take me out. I'ma be the best, and I'm never gonna repeat myself. So leave it just like that. If you ever think I'm like you, ain't leave it upset. I'm not worried about no comment. I'm just trying to get a check. I'm not worried about who watching. I know Brody got my bag. If I ever said I love you, then know it's from your chest. How you think these shades around my neck? My diamonds is blessed. I can see why you pressed on. See why I'm next. If you wanna live it up, just grab your cup and put it up and tell the haters you can't stop me from my grind. I had a vision, I was contemplating, hoping I don't lose it. I don't need music, cause you're mine. I'm calling Brody and we out, you know we drag racing. And I got patience, so much time I wasted. You knew we swerved different, but there's nothing to know the pain that I had built up all inside. We hit the mall, we buying everything. I was on a race, I wanna make so let's put them things out. And I know that she was buying when she put that weed up. I might pull that ring up, Coco keeps the screen up. Cardigan, I need that. Don't put that drink down, pour another one. We gon' party now until the sun does it. When I turn this on to be another one. Ain't finna think that I got DJ Khaled and him mumbling. Don't get it twisted, I don't lose. I feel like little baby, I got something to prove. On my city, on my back, I got something to lose. I can't mess up, I'm cool with these bikes that come rules. Think that you better, might get you excluded. I change up in the weather, they like his drip exclusive. Look into my eyes, tell me you don't feel foolish. My guy, and you blue, that's the rock and you do it. If you wanna live it up, just grab your cup and put it up and tell the haters you can't stop me from my grind. I had a vision, I was contemplating, hoping I don't lose it. I don't need music, cause you're mine. I'm calling Brody and we out, you know we drag racing. And I got patience, so much time I wasted. You know me,
oh, one more song. Get it wrong.
Hold on, Tommy's live. We having a good green time. That's my line. I know.
Okay.
They should need to fix it. I don't like that. Facebook, I'm gonna have to leave them on voice message. Like, I don't like that.
No, this is Instagram.
Oh, that's the green? The green one, we should do better than the Facebook. Exactly. I ain't gonna say nothing good. Cause Facebook, I like Facebook block my live. I ain't gonna say nothing or do nothing. I'm what they thinking on my fence, they think I'm hot as shit. I took some L's, bounce banging, now it's time to win. I woke up popping Woolies, the fucking bitties right out of Philly. Then started rapping, I'm getting better, I'm feeling jiggy. I want that deal, I'm doing shows in different cities. I put that work into your other things, they looking with me. Mics up, guns down, what they think I'm up down. Remember all them days, back when rapping back in uptown. Haters in my business, cause we still trying to run down. Back in 7th grade, she played a nigga, wanna fuck now? What you want, I see you watching, you ain't low, nigga. Say you late before you crash, go get that dough, nigga. Don't come my phone talking that bullshit by the hoe, nigga. Hope of you hoes take notes, but you ain't know, nigga. What you thinking? That was on your mind. What's the things that I won't explain? I'ma handle mine. I'm going hard for Jumbo. They left my man to die.
That's crazy. Like you said, they gonna get cases in.
Smoking all this weed and I'm black. Stick to my boots. I'm having Jesus out the rape. I'm out of space. I want the new things. Then you gonna take me out, then we can go for some things. Let me just on truth so you niggas remember 2 things. Freedom and education. Do not play with it. You out here taking risks. Just try to make it back. Cause ain't no guarantee up in them streets that you gon' make it back. Shit you think you done, I've been done it. I'm just staying back. What you thinking? What's on your mind? Say how you feel. I feel that dream is coming true. I'm about to get a deal. I'm from Philly where it's goody. They be doing drills. And free that voice who out that jail. Hope he get a bill. I've been humble for a while. It's time to turn my savage up. We been on our grind for a while they mad at us. Speaking for my niggas like 5 and Key. They mad at us. So 2020 is my year. Better head it up. Just a big ass crib in that community. What's really on their mind? I can rap and speak truthfully. You ain't gotta be no hater, you don't wanna see no unity. When niggas talking down on too crafty, I'm like, who is he? Too crafty, I'm that nigga, need a bust down. Made it out the trenches, all my haters think I'm up now. I've been in a different city, can I pop my shit? I made it in now, all the bitches try to ride my dick. When they thinking on my fans, they think I'm hot as shit. I took some L's, bounce back, and now it's time to win. Too crafty, I'm that nigga, need a bust down. Made it out the trenches, all my haters think I'm up now.
Hey yo, this is live. live, y'all.
Think I'm up now.
That's not live.
Yeah, I need that bust down.
Camera's not.
Yeah, they think I'm up
It's
now.
It's in the camera.
No, I'm sorry. We talking about
Yeah, I can do it another 10 minutes. And
Alright.
get the show. Camera's not working.
This is really my song. You can let your body say if I see new song.
All these pretty ladies in the club and he still sweat me. Whole room full of beauties and I'm the only one he sees. I love it. Guess it's the vibe, you cannot deny. I don't have to try hard. If ever at all, it ain't even about being better than y'all. No, he just sweat me, sorta like gymnast. He rating me with no interest, 'cause only one keep his interest. Yeah, he gon' sweat me, he gon' sweat me. He gon' sweat me, he gon' sweat me. He gon' sweat me, he gon' sweat me. He focused on me at this party. He said it's the face for him over the body. I flew soon as I walked up in the room. All eyes on me, cameras out, coming zoom. Take that. They hated that he sweating me, but ain't nobody checking me. I think it be the breeze for him, that's why he next to me. And man, we just getting started. He wanna party, we party. But he party with breezy, he ain't impressed with the body. He gon' sweat me, he gon' sweat me. He gon' sweat me, he gon' sweat me. He gon' sweat me, he gon' sweat me. He gon' sweat me. If I say I'm eyeing competition, where you think I'm looking? Duh, in the mirror. And you can say that you don't see what he doing with a girl like me. I hope you see it clearer. I'm the kid to his yay. I'm the Beyonce to his Jay. I don't kid and he don't play about yours truly. 'Cause I made his whole weight in his feet. That's what you already know about me. He gon' sweat me, he gon' sweat 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 me. He gon' sweat me.
About to race.
No. He gon' sweat me, baby. He gon' sweat me. He gon' sweat me. Listen, that's my song, y'all. Not only because that's my bossy, but that's really my jam. Because I be feeling like I be in sweat. I gotta get people my DMs, okay? You know what I'm saying? You know they were saying it's the face of the body. Shout out to Breezy for hitting that line. I feel like she got that for me. I love those girls. Shout out to her body. New single Sweat is out everywhere. Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Streaming on all platforms. But Tommy, he had a good time. Did you have a good time with him tonight? You been rocking and rolling with me. You know? So does that mean you're gonna come back?
Yes. I'm invited back.
Don't just say yes because we on air and people listening.
I get the invite.
You always got the invite though.
I'm here.
You always got the invite. So does that mean that we're gonna get exclusive information from you? Like exclusive when you're cast for films, do we get the exclusive tape?
Yes.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Don't be mean, don't be telling me one thing because what's today's date, Ski? September the 28th.
28th.
You know, then you forget about me come November to something. You're like, I didn't tell that girl I was gonna come back.
No, not at all.
You're not gonna do that to
I'm a
me?
man on it.
You know what I mean? I think you were. I really do think you were. Alright, so tell us, what's some things you got coming up?
All right, coming up. Let's go to music real quick. I don't really have a lot of music, you know, I can really talk about it.
Okay.
You know, but there was back when I was 15. I did a song with an artist. His name was Earl Lasser,
Okay.
and he submitted the song to Power 99, and it won.
Wow.
So around time 15, those was our theater days too.
Right.
So this is something else that came about. So he sent his music in and he won. So him winning that contest, we performed at Power. So I actually performed at Open Up for Power at 15, around the time I was doing the Power Theater.
Alright, so since, you know, with folks that know Powerhouse is like one of the best concerts.
Right.
Like it's the concert that everyone look forward to in Philly. Who was at that concert that you did?
Mary J.
Mary, now what album was Mary promoting at that time?
I'm sure.
You like, I'm not gonna tell my age on here. If I tell you what Mary album, you're gonna know my age.
said my age on the Apollo. I was 15.
Well, people never knew the year, but if you tell us that Mary album, what's the 411?
No, I might have been after that.
What album Mary had
I'm
after
not
that?
sure. I know Raven Simone was there.
Oh, that was old because when was Raven doing? Raven hasn't done music in so long.
She was a kid.
Yeah, Raven Simone at Powerhouse.
I just told my age.
Wait, Raven Simone and Mary J. Blige were on the same stage.
Yeah, I think Mary J. were on stage, if I'm not mistaken.
She was rocking with Missy. I'm sorry, Raven Simone was doing Missy. Right.
There was a lot of Philly artists there.
Who else was there? Some people, give me some more people.
Man, who was on the show? I forget. Because all I remember is going backstage and seeing Mary J. Blige and Raven Simone. I'm not sure what rappers were there. I know it was 3 Times Dope. I think it was a lot. It was Pop. Jagged Edge, I think, was on it. Jagged Edge was on it. After 7, I think.
What's that?
Singing group.
I'm still on my age. How about that?
I forget. I really forget. But just being a 15-year-old kid, opening up a powerhouse and then next day going to school, because I didn't tell a lot of people in school. They found out.
So they felt like you were the
They
man.
didn't tell us. Like, they knew I was going to the powerhouse stuff, but powerhouse, and it was like, you was at powerhouse? Y'all performed? Like, we seen y'all. It was an experience at 15, but leading up to, the song, let me talk about the song. So that song I did at 15. Fast forward, probably last year, 2020, Earl Lassiter reached out to me on Instagram. And he said, well, what's up, man? How you been? We talked and everything. And he said, well, I'm the lead singer of the Intruders, right?
Wow.
I don't know if you ever heard of them.
I heard Intruders.
Intruders, they were out in the Temptations.
I know, they just done a show out, this is funny, they just done a show in New York at this festival, New York African Festival.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why I remember Bossy was sharing the same stage, but they did at the festival.
Right.
So yeah, they some fly little hope dudes.
Yeah. Well, my parents grew up on it.
Right.
They music. They award-winning group, and he said, the song that you did with me back then that won the contest, I want to do the remix and add the Intruders.
Oh wow.
And I'm the only, we did it.
How do you feel about it?
We did the remake over. I love it. We did the remake and it just came out, just dropped Friday on all music platforms.
We gonna make sure we play that tonight.
Okay.
We gonna play that when we go up.
Yeah, so
the show.
that just dropped on Friday. So I feel as though that I never put any albums out for something like that to happen, even though I know they are older group. They never did a song with them.
And they're still legends. They're still legends.
They're legends. Like, there was rappers out in their era when they came. Well,
They've been out.
rapping out forever, and say that. But throughout the years, they never did a song with any rappers.
So how did you feel to be the first rapper to do a song?
Honored. I love my verse. They love it. I can't wait for everybody to hear it. It's called Only One by the Intruders. And fast forward from the music to the acting. Come early 2022, I'll probably be back in Atlanta doing a Life Journey story.
So when is that expected to come out?
I'm not sure yet. We've done the pilot already. We just have to go back and start filming for the season.
Oh, okay.
That's down in Atlanta. The Pro TV series, that'll be another series that I'm in. That's on a major TV network. It could be anywhere. It could be on Stars, HBO, I don't know. Fellas High, that's another one I did with Amari Hardwick. He played Ghost and Power. I had a really dope scene with him. I can't really say too much about it. I can't wait for y'all to see that. Right now, I'm studying about 2 scripts, 2 other different films. I have October 9th, I'm shooting another film that's called Red Light. Yeah, pretty much just, studying my scripts and you know, just staying focused. Pretty much, that's what's going on. Also, my entertainment company, Headbang Entertainment, I'm the CEO of that. You know, we're ready to do some real big stuff with Silent Philly. Have you guys heard of Silent Philly with the headphones?
Yeah.
We partners with them. So y'all about to see a lot of sound events. We already doing the Mushu, Headbang Entertainment, me and my brother. We do the Mushu every probably once a month. So you ever want to come out to the sound?
Of course I would do. Of course, you know, I like to be on the season.
VIP you right away. Put you on the list, VIP list. You know, basically just working. You know, trying to make some moves with the entertainment company, staying relevant with the acting career. A lot of things been coming down the pipe, but just staying focused. I know I got a lot going on, so just pretty much staying focused.
No, that's definitely dope. That's definitely dope. Well, I'm happy that you came. Listen, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to come sit here, Young Legend Show. And you've been rocking and rolling with me again. I'm always happy to see you. I'm just happy that you came. I'm just happy that you came today. So again, you are always welcome to come back to the Young Legend Show. But you gotta tell people they can find you because they need to follow you.
You can follow me. To those that use Facebook, not everybody still use Facebook. You can just put Tommy Brown. You'll see me. I got a white shirt on. Instagram, The Real Tommy Brown HBV. H is in Harry, B is in boy, B is in Victor. Then my Instagram fan page is Tommy Brown HBV _ fan page. And those are my social medias.
Well,
My
listen.
email's attached to it. My email's attached to my Instagram too. If anybody needs to reach out to me.
I'm just listening again. I'm happy you came out and joined me. You know what I'm saying? You held me down because I was out this week. However, we had another grand time. We had a legendary show with a legend. You're listening. We can give you flowers right here. You are a legend. You are amazing at what you're doing. You really, set the blueprint for what you're doing. You're not doing it nobody else's way. You're doing it your way, and that's what makes you a legend to me. We just happy you came. So listen, let me tell everyone, we here every Tuesday, 7 to 9, holding down the Young Legend Show is your girl Toya. Make sure you tune in. Tell a friend to come check us out. We be having some great conversations. I'm sorry, I said it too fast. Conversations that you don't want to miss. You're not going to find these type of topics or a conversation on any other show out right now. And you definitely not going to find any other show with no legends like this. Come on, no you not. Who else could say performed at the Apollo? Not many. Come on, Tommy. Who could say that?
Not many. There's probably a few here that probably have.
Yeah, but they ain't doing like you did. They ain't do 14 times like you did.
I don't know of anybody.
Yeah, I don't know anybody either. So since you don't know and I don't know, it's nobody that did. We running with that. But you want to give your shout outs? Make sure you give your shout outs to the people.
Yes. First I want to thank God.
Uh-huh.
Make everything possible. Shout out to my team, my management, Jay Reed, Jada Music, Tiffany Tucker, PR, it's also my wife.
Okay.
Shout out to Masha. Shout out to my son too. He's a seasoned producer. He does some work with ASAP Ferg and Wyclef and stuff like that.
We need to connect with him.
He would be dope working with Rossi. I think I had mentioned him to you.
I don't know if you did, because you mentioned that to me, so you ain't be up on it.
They both probably heard of each other.
Let's make that connection.
The music you sent me, I sent to him. He actually liked it. His name is Tommy Love. Robots Aren't Real on Instagram. He has his own studio too. Nice little exclusive studio. He's definitely doing his thing. He worked with Miguel. Like I said, I did say Wyclef. He was doing some work with Sony Records for a while. So he's definitely connected. He's definitely someone to work with. And from what I'm hearing, and it's not because he's my son, I heard from several people, he's like one of the best producers / engineers in the city.
Well, listen, we trying to work with you. I'm trying to get some things popping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we gonna make some things happen. But make sure y'all tune in. Come back next Tuesday, same place, same time with yours truly, Toya. You know, we got another Toya moment, and I'm going to make sure I give you all the tea of all your favorite celebrities and what's popping and trending on the internet. Shout out to everyone who listened, and shout out to everyone blowing my phone up because they're like, I didn't know about that TikTok challenge. Well, guess what? Now you know. Shout out to me again. You know I'm going to pipe myself up. Shout out to me for giving y'all the TikTok challenge. But again, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Come join us at the Young Legend Show. If you would like to advertise with us, please hit up Music Notch. If you would like to be a guest on our show, you want to sit in this chair where legends sit, only legends sit next to me. Okay? Every Tuesday. Make sure you hit up the Music Notch. Make sure you go to their page, check out new content that's up there. New page, new content. I had to go there to check out some tea. Yep, they posted a Megan Thee Stallion had a deal with Nike. I didn't know that, but shout out to Music Notch for sharing that. So now I know. Make sure you come back here every Tuesday for the Young Legend Show. Tonight we want to go out a little early because guess what? We want to get the legends some shine today. We playing old young legends from our city. That's what we playing. Make sure you come back next Tuesday. And I'm with your girl Toya. You can find me on @IM_Nabella. Toya, follow me, DM me, let's talk about it. You know, send me a topic you want me to talk about. Let's get into some things. Have a great night, everyone. Skeet's good. He's great. He's great. He is good.
Listen, I never met a girl like you. It seems I waited all my life. Girl, you are my sole inspiration. I'm living for your love. And girl, you are the only one my heart desires. When I'm with you, I know you take me higher. And there was a time when I was all alone. Now that I'm with you, you're my only one. My only one. You give me what I need. A tender kiss, a special touch. You give me what I need. My only one. You give me what I need. You give me what I need. Yeah. And now I realize that love is hard. So very, very hard to find. Let's make our love last forever. Girl, I want you so. And girl, you are the only one my heart desires. When I'm with you, I know you take me higher. I can't stand to spend one night alone. I need you with me, 'cause you're my only one. My only one. You give me what I need. A tender kiss, a special touch, a tender kiss of love. You are my only one. You give me what I need. A tender kiss, a special touch. There's no one else for me but you. You are my only one. You give me what I need. A tender kiss, a special touch. No, you are my only one. You give me what I need. A tender kiss, a special touch. I'm so happy that you're mine, and I want to take the time to tell you that I love you. You're the only person that I want in my life. Love at first sight. That's why I'll always be by your side.
Let's go. Forever love. Love you forever. My love will stay the same. It don't change like the weather. I'm your protector. Love with you in my arms. You a lucky charm. A rainbow in the sky. Let's ride. You my body to my cloud. Don't need no drugs. My love for you will get me high. 'Cause you're my only one. And Judas, let's go. You're the only one, girl. You're the one. You're the only one, girl.